What's up, family? We have some shocking news to share with you today. Starting off, we do want to go ahead and talk about a huge bill that was signed, and this is for the state of Michigan. Governor Whitmore signed a $24.3 billion education budget bill. Did you hear it? Budget bill? That's me. But anyways, guys, sorry for my crappy jokes. But anyways, guys, Governor Gretchen Whitmore on Tuesday signed a bill that was for an education budget for the fiscal year of 2024 that her office is hailing as this is going to be historic. And $24.3 billion is the price tag. This particular new budget ensures that all public school students get 2 free meals a day, places more priority on mental health resources, and it takes the first steps towards providing free pre-K for Michigan students, among other changes, according to the press release from the governor's office. Now, again, this particular budget also designates around $13.3 million for a 50% increase in funding for English language learners at the pre-K education level and $10 million for community colleges and public universities for critical incident mapping to help with campus safety. Again, the budget also dedicates $611 million to increasing per pupil funding and additional $458 per student for a total of $9,608 per pupil. The budget marks the highest state per student investment in Michigan history. So yes, guys, Governor Whitmore is saying that she wants to take some of the budget money that they have recurred over the last few years and use it towards investing in the students in Michigan. And she put out a statement and said that, look, every Michigan child deserves a chance to pursue their potential and to build a bright future. This historic education budget will make that possible. And yes, guys, this particular budget puts students first and supports parents by expanding access to free pre-K, providing free breakfast and lunch to all public school students, as well as improving higher education. So anyways, guys, this looks pretty promising right here, I will say. Definitely like to see different governors use some of that extra money to invest in their own, such as our students, versus giving all of that money to the people that work for the school administration or something like that. So this is definitely a good sign, and hopefully they're going to be doing the right thing with these billions of dollars, $24 billion, guys. So anyways, guys, like they said, it's going to be providing at least 2 free meals per student. That is amazing. And then also allowing for pre-K students to go to school for totally free. So anyways, guys, kudos to the governor of Michigan. Moving on, guys, we do have some rather shocking news. This new poll that just was released is showing that President Biden is beating the former President Donald Trump in the polls in regards to running for the next presidential election. And yes, guys, it says right here that a new poll is showing that President Biden is beating the former President Donald Trump for the 2024 presidential matchup, even in Senator Joe Manchin might be launching his next campaign. Anyways, guys, I will go ahead and say that I don't necessarily believe in this particular poll. There is no way that President Biden is beating Donald Trump at this particular time. Now, I know that Donald Trump is dealing with a lot of legal issues right now, but that still doesn't give the right to say that President Biden is winning. Yes, guys, I just don't want to believe it. But anyways, guys, this particular poll was the Monmouth poll. I've never heard of them before, but they released this information on Thursday. So anyways, guys, I'm sure we have a little bit more time to see how this all plays out and who will actually be left over when it gets close to the next election for the presidential race. So anyways, guys, we'll just have to see and follow that story as it continues to develop. Also, guys, there was a recent crazy story that happened earlier this week where this particular former U.S. military man, I believe he was 23 years old, a black man. Yes, guys, he was in the middle of facing some charges, and he was trying to get escorted back to the United States to face these charges. Well, unfortunately, he did not get on the right plane. He ended up booking a different plane to go to South Korea, in which he ended up getting on some type of tour that was going to tour the DMZ area, which is basically the line that crosses from South Korea over into North Korea. And guys, you already know about North Korea, Kim Jong-un. Yes, guys, and during this particular tour, this ex-U.S. military person ended up sprinting right across the DMZ and ended up getting captured in North Korea. Well, guys, the U.S. has given an update in regards to this information, and they have put in this article that says that the U.S. does not know the current location or the condition of that particular soldier who fled to North Korea. Now, the biggest question I have is, why in the world would you want to do that? You know how crazy they are in North Korea, right? I would rather come to the U.S. to face my charges there. It's going to be much of a lighter sentence. But anyways, guys, that is just my 2 cents. But anyways, guys, his name was Travis King. He was a private second class in the Army, and he's believed to be somewhere in North Korea custody after it was revealed that he willfully crossed into the country earlier this week, reportedly sprinting from a tour on the South Korean side of the demilitarized zone, which is the DMZ area. So anyways, guys, the U.S. government, they have stated that they do not have any information, the whereabouts of Travis King. And in regards to getting a response from North Korea to get an update on this particular individual being in custody, North Korea is giving the U.S. a cold shoulder in regards to this particular matter. And yes, guys, North Korea isn't taking the United States call regarding the American soldier who fled to the isolated country, keeping Washington, D.C. in the dark about his location as well as about how he's actually doing. But anyways, guys, like I said, the White House National Security said that, look, we don't know where he is. And we don't have any idea of the conditions that he is in right now because he is in custody. And unfortunately, no, we have not heard any communication or correspondence from the North Koreans on this particular incident. But we do know that we want to bring him home. We don't know his condition. We don't know where he's being held. We don't know the status of his health, but we are working with the intricacies through the DOD, though the National Security Council and the state really pulling all levers of the government here to try and find out more information. So anyways, guys, this is, like I said, it's a very crazy story to see that someone actually willfully crossed into North Korea so that they could be captured. He must not have known about how North Korea takes its prisoners, if you know what I mean, guys. But anyways, guys, we'll just have to continue to follow this story and see how it all plays out for this particular 23-year-old black male. But anyways, guys, moving on, guys. Hey, yesterday was a huge day for the country, depending on who you talk to. The Federal Reserve ended up launching their FedNow, which is their digital currency, if you will, for the United States. This is going to allow for much faster and instant payments across the platform. Anyways, guys, and the shocking news is that there are multiple banks, including JP Morgan as well as Wells Fargo, that are actually on board. In fact, there are actually 23 banks that are on board and joining this effort in the Federal Reserve, creating this new digital currency. The biggest question is, guys, what is this going to do with the Bitcoin and Ethereum? Is this going to affect those major digital coins that have been out for years now, in which they are worth a lot of money, guys? As you know, Bitcoin is sitting at around $30,000 right now. But previously, before that, Bitcoin ended up going to $68,000, and it is projected to actually reach $100,000 within the next 2 years or so. But now that the Federal Reserve has introduced and launched this new FedNow service, how is this going to play out? Guys, it's going to be crazy, guys. We are moving into this new decade, this new industry, this new time in our lives in which we want things to happen much faster. We don't necessarily want to do a wire transfer. We want to send it through Bitcoin or maybe this US digital currency, so where someone on the other side of the country can actually receive it within seconds. But anyways, guys, this is just goes to show you that your money is no longer safe. even though the Fed is telling us something totally different, guys. I'll tell you that in just a moment. But anyways, guys, they ended up launching this new payment system that lets you send money in literally seconds, guys. The system lets Americans pay for groceries instantly, businesses pay their suppliers instantly, or either people pay each other, such as like Venmo, which those are already paying people instantly as well. But the Fed wanted to get in on all the fun, so they created their own digital currency in which, guys, they're saying that this actually launched yesterday, guys. I'm sure there will be a lot of bugs in the meantime. But anyways, guys, there is current limits on customer credit transaction that will be $500,000. Can you imagine sending someone on the other side of the country $500,000 within seconds? That is going to be sick, guys. But anyways, guys, they are saying that the initial setting of the transaction limit will be around $100,000, but you can actually upgrade that to $500,000. I don't technically know anyone that is wanting to send that type of money. And then the biggest question is the IRS going to have this information on file when you send more than $10,000 to someone? Could that affect them as well, guys? But anyways, guys, that is just what's going on. And like I just told you a minute ago, is this going to replace cash? Well, we did get a response from the Federal Reserve in which they are telling us, take that with a grain of salt, guys, but the Federal Reserve, they are saying that the payment service FedNow would not replace cash. So yes, guys, you just have to take that with a grain of salt. I know a lot of you that watch my channel, you don't believe anything that comes out of the government or the Federal Reserve's mouth. So take this with a grain of salt. But right now they're saying that this will not replace cash. And of course they can say it right now because it's not going to replace cash today. But what is the outcome of this? What is the overall long-term effects of this new digital currency? Is it going to take away cash within the next 10 years or so? We don't even know, guys. But right now they are telling us it will not. So anyways, guys, we'll have to follow that as well. And then last but not least, guys, I do want to show you this shocking information of what those individuals, those troopers are doing in the state of Texas. I can't believe that they are doing this to humans, guys. This is insane, guys. As you can see in this particular video right here, but we did receive word in regards to this information is coming from some leaked emails that is alleging that Texas patrol agents were ordered to push migrants into the Rio Grande. Guys, that is inhumane, if you will. I mean, come on, guys. These individual migrants are crossing over just trying to get a better life, and Texas patrol agents have been ordered to just push them into the Rio Grande, whether or not knowing that they can actually swim. Guys, that could be you end up killing someone. I mean, how could you do this? But anyways, guys, apparently this is coming from a leaked email. And then also, guys, there is some criticism around what Texas is doing to try to prevent those individuals from crossing over into the country illegally. The migrants, we all know that this is a huge problem in which individuals continue to try to get a better life crossing over into the United States through those particular borders on Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and so forth, guys. This is continuing to happen, but Texas has decided to do something a little bit different to prevent them from crossing over. And as you can see right here, guys, these particular orange buoys, Texas is pretty much putting these into the Eagle Pass area where migrants are actually crossing over these huge buoys to try to deter those individuals from crossing over into the Texas land. And yes, guys, it's going to make it hard for these migrants to either climb over the buoys or even go under them because they are so large and they are so heavy. So anyways, guys, if you're not a great swimmer, there is no way that you're going to be able to swim underneath these floating orange buoys. It's going to make it a little bit harder for them to cross over into the border. So anyways, guys, like I said, they have been have allegedly told the patrol agents to push them into the Rio Grande, as well as them putting these orange buoys out to prevent those individuals from crossing over. I do understand that it is a huge problem for America in general, but what do you think about this, guys? Do you think that this is inhumane for them to do this? Do you think that there could be a better way to prevent the migrants from crossing over the border? Let me know what you think about this, guys. Comment down below in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this particular story, guys. But this is crazy what they are doing to humans. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money or some free cash, such as signing up with Webull, where they are giving out 12 free stocks. And the good thing about this is those 12 free stocks can actually be worth up to $3,000. And all you have to do is sign up using the link down below and then deposit at least 1 penny. I know you got 1 penny, right? And then after a few days, they are going to give you 12 random stocks that can actually be worth a lot of money. And all you have to do is just sell those stocks and then withdraw your money back into your account. It is a great way for you to earn some free money to put into your pocket, as well as a great opportunity for you to start your investing journey. So anyways, guys, that is just one of the options down below, but be sure to check out all of them down below in the description. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.